God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Sing victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the
Россия священная наша держава, Россия любимая наша страна, могучая воля, великая слава, твое достояние на все времена. Славься, Отечество наше свободное, братских народов союз вековой, предками данная, мудрость народная. Славься, страна, мы гордимся тобой. Итак, представляю вам соперников. Let me present you boxers. Синеву боец из Великобритании, город Илфорд. Ему 28 лет. Рост 183 сантиметра, вес 78 килограммов 900 граммов. Профессиональный рекорд 18 боев. Во всех одержаны победы, 17 из них нокаутом. Первый номер рейтинга WBO. Чемпион WBO Intercontinental. The fighter in the blue corner. He's from Ilford, Great Britain. He is 28 years old, 183 centimeters tall and weighs 78.9 kilograms. His professional record is 18 wins by 17 KO. Number 1 of the WBO. Champion WBO Intercontinental, please welcome Anthony Yarde. В красном углу боец из России, город Копейск, ему 36 лет. Рост 183 сантиметра, вес 79 килограмм 200 граммов. Профессиональный рекорд 37 боев, 33 победы, 28 из них нокаутом, 3 поражения и 1 ничья. The fighter in the red corner from Kopeysk, Russia. He is 36 years old, 183 centimeters tall and weighs 79.2 kilograms. His professional record is 33 wins by 28 KO, 3 losses and 1 draw. Champion WBO World, Sergey Kovalev.
So all the talking over. Luis Pabon, a very experienced referee. He might need to be. By common consent, an absolute key for Yarde to start fast, to let Kovalev know he's in a fight, feel his power, and not allow the Russian to establish a real early rhythm.
Do not
Kovalev fixed him with a glare. Yarde didn't respond. Well, there you see, by 8 years, he's the older man, same height, more or less the same weight, but so much more in terms of big fight experience. We're underway, 12 rounds. Kovalev known as a tremendous man with an iron jab. Great left hand.
Though he didn't land with that, especially that first left hook there, Yarde. It was a really whipping shot. I think that might be something that might work for him there when Kovalev throws that jab.
Kovalev trying to spear Yarde from range, and every time he lands, a roar from the crowd.
And that's what you always felt was going to be key for Yarde, was just trying to take the jab away from Kovalev. When he dominates the space, he pushes you back with that really strong left hand of his.
First time that Yarde's been perhaps in this situation where somebody's trying to be on the front foot, trying to take the space away from him, put him out of his comfort zone.
Good movement there from Yarde, still nice and relaxed. But also so does Kovalev.
Kovalev, of course, will be only too well aware of the power that Yarde carries.
Well, Yarde's just trying to frustrate Kovalev here, trying to make him overextend with that right hand. Didn't quite connect fully there with that right hand, Yarde. But at least he hasn't frozen, John. That was always maybe a worry for people who not in the camp, how we react to being in a big fight situation. Good little shot there, though, from Yarde.
Yeah, gets in with a clipping right hand, short right. There was a worry in some quarters that Yarde just might freeze here tonight. Kovalev doubling up on the jab. And Kovalev at least the same height as Yarde. Yarde not physically dominating in that respect.
Very cagey, both got respect for each other's power, no one willing to really take a risk just yet.
Quiet opening round, actually, this one. Kovalev may be just edging it on the jab.
Good there from Yarde, nice little counter left hook.
Yarde with so little experience, just 12 amateur fights, 18 pro fights, here on one of the biggest stages of all. Well, interesting opening round, but not a lot, I don't think, that you could take from it, Barry.
No, it was close, it was cagey, and maybe just with edge it towards Kovalev just for being slightly more aggressive. But, you know, there was, again, nothing in it, just a real having a look at each other. But what was encouraging is that he didn't look out of his depth at this point. And again, for a Yarde fan, for British fans, I guess, that was a good sign. He looked nice and relaxed, comfortable, didn't really take too many shots, if any, really, of note. And was trying his own moves, trying to frustrate Kovalev, trying to draw him in.
Kovalev with such a long lead, always quite quiet in the corners at Yarde fights. They don't say a great deal there.
Lips.
As Tunde always points out, the work's been done. Shouldn't have to say a deal. 12-rounder WBO light heavyweight title, cagey opening round. Barry edging it to Sergey Kovalev, the champion, into round two.
Well, Yarde just tried the left hook there, but just had to take a jab there off Kovalev. I think we'll get the turn right on the shoulders.
Against Alvarez, Kovalev was really able to pick him apart from range with that jab.
Because Yarde sits on that back foot, it's just hard for Kovalev to get enough weight on that jab to offset the balance of Yarde. So Yarde, you know, playing a cagey game, but it's sort of working for him yet. He hasn't taken anything of note, but also hasn't been able to land yet of his own.
First time they get into a clinch, perhaps the first little test of strength in close.
Just like to see Yarde get it just a little bit lower, maybe just jab to that body. Short right hand there from Kovalev. Again, though, you know, you can see he respects Yarde's power because he threw that right hand with not much conviction. Again, there, landing, but no weight behind the shot.
No holding. Okay, break. Stay back. Stop.
Yarde not able to land anything really hurtful as yet in this fight. Hasn't landed a clear, clean shot yet.
But he's also stayed relatively safe, and I think for stepping up to this level, I think just to customise yourself to it, it's not maybe a bad thing.
Caught by a left hand there, though, from Kovalev.
That's better from Kovalev, double up with that left hand.
Yarde trying to do the same.
I think what's not going to work for Kovalev right now is that when he leads with the right hand and follows with the left, I think maybe everything has to go behind the jab here for Kovalev.
This jab from Kovalev, the crowd responding, of course.
And we spoke about how important that left-hand jab is for Kovalev. Oh, that really is his key weapon, even if it's not the finisher. And I think even now, in a cage's fight, still that's proven to be the case. Because that jab of Kovalev is, you know, it's a solid shot, even if it's not always a shot that's going to knock you out. It's enough weight behind it, means it's hard to counter off when it lands. Some jabs you can just brush off and throw anyway, but not with a Kovalev jab.
Well, he's jabbed his way to another round here, you would think.
He has,
Kovalev.
though. Sorry, John, with a nice little left hook there from Yarde. There's Edward Troyanovsky there, the former world champion. Many of them at ringside tonight.
Most notable being Costa Tszyu and Roy Jones.
Yes, most definitely.
Costa Tszyu very much one of the Russian sporting heroes.
Wait till you get your rhythm. Don't force anything, okay? Don't force the right hand. Beautiful.
British fans only saw him at the tail end of his career
Keep your hands moving.
live, but he'd been a great fighter for many years.
Just stay focused, okay? Stay focused and keep that left hand out there. Okay, relax, man, relax, okay? You're doing beautiful. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't try so hard with the right hand. Just let it come natural, okay? You do a good body shot. Keep going there. Very good.
Buddy McGirt in the corner giving the advice.
Yeah, he's just saying relax, keep doing what you're doing. I think they want to frustrate Yarde with the jab. They're not saying Yarde's maybe trying to frustrate Kovalev by sitting on that back foot, getting to overextend. It's not quite working yet.
Third round, and Yarde needs to get into this fight. Great jabs those from Kovalev.
Oh, and he's trying to throw a bit of weight in that right hand as well there, Kovalev, but missing. Good little counters back there from Yarde. Such a confident young man, isn't he, Anthony Yarde? Really is.
Very much so.
It's good there from Yarde. Faking with the left hook, throwing the right hand through the guard.
All week he's looked anything but a man who's facing a quantum leap in class. Left hand from Yarde.
I think the screw shot, the jab there from Kovalev was probably the better shot. I think he just on the balls of his feet when he got caught from Yarde.
At the moment, he's out jabbing the British challenger. Good shot.
That's a lovely jab. Steps behind that shot, doesn't he, Kovalev?
You analyse the career of Sergey Kovalev, and he's had so many wins, but he's actually, if you look back over the years, he's not lost too many rounds,
No.
never mind fights.
And you know, in all this of his age and as he slipped in, never been in any wars, if anything, to be honest. So I think he's still relatively fresh. It's just his outside life that might affect that.
Yeah, his lifestyle, as people who followed him closely will know, has been, to say the least, a little questionable.
Good jab there. Lovely little feint there from Kovalev there before he threw that left hand. Nice little left hook there from Yarde. Again, just faking the jab there, just faking the pump in the jab. And
that's a good straight left hand from Yarde as well. Kovalev coming back with a jab of his own. Yarde uses that left shoulder as a defensive tool, but against a tall fighter like Kovalev, maybe not quite so easy.
Just gonna be careful here, yeah. He doesn't get caught into a rhythm of waiting too long.
Well, I think by common consent, it was he's got to let his hands go early in the fight, and has he done enough to really show his power and command the respect of Kovalev? There's a left hand.
And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to lure Kovalev on so he overreaches and then throw that sharp left hook and then start the ball rolling for him. But I think he might have to start being a little bit more proactive. So there you go, that's a nice little feint. A little bit more of that. Try and draw something out rather than just wait. Because he needs to be a bit busier here, because again, not massively dominant here, Kovalev, but bossing with the jab.
Yeah, just doing enough to edge another round, working away in a conventional fashion behind that left jab and boxing his way to maybe a 3-round early advantage.
It is for me. I think the first round was very, very close, almost a nothing round, but the second two have been Kovalev, all because of that left hand, that solid left jab of his. And Yarde needs to be just a little bit busier now. There's no panic stations yet for Anthony Yarde. He's trying a few things and they're almost coming off, they're not far off, but at the minute, just waiting a little bit too long to do his work. And for me, Kovalev, he's just going about what he's doing, throwing that jab, just keep his concentration. If he overextends with that right hand, gets overconfident, Yarde can clip him, and we know Yarde has the power to potentially hurt anyone.
Kovalev so far has been able to dominate with the tactics that have served him so well over the years. Yarde has to find a way to get him out of his rhythm.
It's better from Yarde there to be more proactive with his work now. A little sharp with the shoulder movements here from Yarde. So he tucks that chin into that left shoulder there, Yarde. Just has a little bit of a turn. Just making it hard for Kovalev to hit him with that overhand right. Or line him up for the shot. That's why Kovalev's not throwing it too often. But he can't see the target clean enough to be confident to let it go.
That's good from Kovalev. Right hand, left hand, good speed of hand and accuracy.
Good work, typical Kovalev combination there, wasn't it? That right hand, straight left. And to the right hand there, but it was on the chest of Yarde.
Kovalev looking pretty nimble-footed so far.
Oh, good left, little screw shot there, come uppercut from Kovalev. But he's just starting to put more pressure with the front foot there, is Kovalev, getting a little bit closer to the target. Closing the gap there of Yarde.
Heavier shot from Yarde, partially blocked that left hand.
Good jab again.
Huge amateur experience before he turned pro, Kovalev. 200 plus fights. Oh, good shot from the champion. Terrific left hand, but Yarde takes it well.
Really took it well there, Yarde. That's a shot that you've seen people rock back on their heels many times. Didn't budge, to his credit. But he's being outboxed, John, and that's a worry now. He's getting a bit of a pattern in these rounds here.
Kovalev is racking up the points. Told off for dragging his opponent down. Yarde needs to land something significant to get Kovalev out of his rhythm.
He's trying to set a trap for Kovalev. I think he needs to force Kovalev to make a mistake.
Well, the way I'm looking at it, there is Kostazu. The way I'm looking at it, that's 4 out of 4.
Yeah, for me also, John.
Good performance from Kovalev so far, you've got to give credit.
Interesting to see for the first time in the corner, now Tunde is talking to Anthony Yarde.
Keep doing that.
That might be the difference there for him. Some advice there from his corner.
If he hits you with a shot and the crowd yells, don't get caught up in that.
Because for the first time in his career,
Stay focused on what you
he's not
gotta
winning
do.
a fight.
Double and
He's
triple
certainly
jab.
not.
Yeah, hit him on the arm with the jab.
And
Anyway,
Buddy McGirt and Sergey Kovalev must be reasonably pleased.
shoot that right hand to the body. Don't worry about the head. Jab, jab, shoot the right, but from this side. Don't stand in front of him. Stay on the ankle. Okay? Very good. You're doing beautiful. Okay? Just got a piece of stay smart.
That's a lovely shot there from a little screw shot, the little left hand there from Sergey Kovalev. And again, the left hand's it's been the punch that's been winning the fight so far. That's good there from Yarde. Right hand to the body, left hook over the top. For me now, we just got to change the pattern of the fight, hasn't he?
Like that, maybe. Has to show that much vaunted punch power, Yarde. Oh, he walked into a ramrod left hand there.
Oh, the lands a left hook of his own.
And a big body shot. First time.
Even though he's being outboxed here, Yarde, and he is. He's not being outclassed massively, he's being outboxed. He's not panicking. And that's not a bad sign.
12-round fight, we're only in the 5th. And remember, when Alvarez beat Kovalev, he was ahead. And then Kovalev unravelled under pressure in the 7th round.
But he gassed. I think his fitness wasn't quite there. We'll see if that has the same effect now. Nice little right hand there from Yarde just a second ago.
Well, Yarde said all along, I'm not here to win on points, I'm here to knock him out.
I tell you something though, even though he's winning this round again here for me, Kovalev, but he's doing a lot of shots, he's doing a lot of work.
Oh, good shot, lovely left hand from Kovalev.
Really good work. But oh, well was it taken again there from Yarde.
He really does throw a quality left hand, Kovalev. And he's breathing a little heavier now here in the 5th, the champion.
Well, he's doing all the work, that's why. Just a little bit short with that right hand there. Anthony Yarde. Good from Kovalev again.
Yarde had to absorb a solid right hand to get into range to land a body shot of his own.
Because he looks so comfortable when he does take the shots, maybe he just takes a little step forward after Kovalev throws. Try and slip inside the shots rather than slip on the back, on the end of them. And get inside and work away. Throw that right uppercut from a bit closer to the target. Good shot there from Yarde.
Kovalev did feel a little bit of the British challenger's power, but then steps inside and puts the pressure on once more.
Yeah, the right hand to the body was a good shot there from Kovalev. That's good there, good from Kovalev. Double jab right hand and dipping low, making Yarde miss.
Good body shot from Yarde though. And Kovalev is having to show fitness. Good right hand again from the champion. Question marks about Yarde's chin. How would he take the power? How would he take the big shots? Well, so far, so good.
This is good. Oh, good shot there from Yarde.
Well, just signs in the closing seconds of that round that Yarde was getting into range.
But he lost the round. Like it was a clear Kovalev round. But just at the end there, Yarde, what we've been saying about 2 rounds ago, started to push him back and was a little bit effective there in the last sort of 10 seconds. So that's lovely work there from Kovalev. But look at Yarde, he's comfortable to throw back under pressure. I think he needs to, like he showed there in the last 10 seconds, you know, from their perspective, he needs to try to push Kovalev back.
champion.
Your time, man.
Come on.
He's tired. There goes out.
There's still time for a smile in the corner. But I don't think he'll be smiling about the fact that 5 rounds have probably gone the way of the champion. But was he at last showing signs of starting to find the range in that last round, Anthony Yarde?
And it depends on, on your mindset. A boxer panics when he's losing rounds. A puncher doesn't always panic when he's losing rounds. If he's making the other guy work hard, if he's trying to set him up. But the thing is, there's 2 punches in there tonight.
And Yarde is just being edged by the traditional strength of the jab of Kovalev. It's better though from Yarde.
I don't really think he's being edged. I think the rounds are quite easy to score. I think he's losing the rounds, and he's not being totally beat up or bossed, but he's losing the rounds quite clearly. But showed signs in the end of that last round. A gum shield out there. Anthony Yarde's gum shield out.
Referee spots it, throws it to one side. Ooh. Now he gives him time and says, get back to the neutral corner and let's have the gum shield replaced.
Well, we're getting some sounds. We're getting some sounds here that I think there's been some complaints in the Anthony-Yarde corner already about his gum shield not quite fitting correctly, and I hope that's not an issue. Nice left hook there from Anthony Yarde, and again.
And he's trying to walk Kovalev down, taking punishment as he does so.
Oh, that's nice there from Kovalev. Didn't quite fully connect with the right hand. The nice bit, the little stutter step with a little feint to set it up was really good.
There are certainly no signs as yet of Kovalev in any sense being a shot fighter, looking sharp and accurate.
And things are going to form, aren't they? Let's be truthful about it. But also, there's no signs of Yarde being massively out of his depth in getting beat up or any panic in his work yet. He's still trying to slowly edge forward now, a little change in tact, but still not doing enough work.
Kovalev trying to unload there and took a heavy shot back. Chopping right hand, a danger punch from Kovalev over the top.
And again, good movement there from Kovalev. Takes a cracking shot at the Yarde. He's ticked that box right here, right now.
Absolutely. Should he have had experience, though, before this against a higher level of opponent?
Well, of course he should.
Blood now oozing from his left nostril. Another round for Kovalev. You know who that is? Roy Jones. Six out of 6, Barry. Let's hear from Enzo Macronelli, who's in the studio. How have you got it?
Kovalev wide, I think I've given Yarde maybe the
good. Just showed Roy Jones there.
I think Kovalev has boxed well behind the jab, and Anthony Yarde is struggling to find that range and that distance.
Okay, but you just gotta stay smart. Don't get caught up into the crowd. Keep circling him to your right. He can't do nothing with you. Okay? And the jab is working beautiful. Double, triple it.
That's the thoughts of Enzo Macronelli.
Very good, champ. Very good. All right? Stay smart, Sergey. Don't get caught up. Even if you catch him with a good punch, stay smart.
Hook.
Well, by this stage in all his fights so far, the power of Anthony Yarde has started to tell, but no sense yet that it's going to do so in this fight.
But he looks like he got so much in the tank here, Anthony Yarde. He looks relaxed, like he looks very fit, and like he got loads to do here. So I think, show us.
Uppercut thrown after the referee had said break, and Yarde protests, and the referee says let's not have it.
No. Stop. Hey. Good. Okay.
I think Yarde's shown a good chin already, you know, and he looks like he got plenty of fitness, another gear maybe. So start forcing the pace. Hands high, maybe. There you go. He just tried it there, and just try and walk forward a little bit more. It's a lovely jab though from Kovalev. And again, oh, good left right hand though from Yarde. Maybe the best punch he's landed with so far.
Kovalev though, sharp, accurate.
Because Kovalev can box, because he's not just a puncher, he can afford to give a bit of ground away. And beat you. Oh, it's a lovely right hand there from Kovalev.
He's shown good footwork tonight. Will he gas in the closing stages? Yarde must hope, but no sign so far. Good body shot from Yarde, and another.
And that was something that people were constantly on about because of the Andre Ward fight. That Kovalev's not a lover of body shots.
It wasn't just the body that Andre Ward targeted, was it? There was one.
Lovely right hand there from Yarde, and then looking for the body as well there with that whipping left hook.
Oh, there's a left which was right on the border, and he's targeting the body now, trying to soften Kovalev up. Good left hand again from Yarde. This is his best round of the fight to date. Corner bellowing at Yarde to bring his shots up. Look for the uppercut.
Just missing there with those left hooks. Oh, good right hand there from Kovalev.
Well, that was a much more contested round, and certainly Yarde's best of the fight so far. Did he win it?
Not for me, John. Great finish from him, and I think that's the right idea what he's doing, trying to force the pace. He'll make the older man work hard. But I still think Kovalev did a better work for certainly the first 2 minutes of the round.
Body shots though. At last, he was starting to land.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, and he landed with a lovely right hand earlier on in the round as well, Anthony Yarde.
This guy's done. Stay back. Hey, stay back, man.
This is why you're here.
Well, Yarde has to do now something that he's never had to do before, and that's dig deep. And you just got to feel that it's in him. I think it is in him.
Well,
lovely
they'll
from Kovalev.
know that there were signs in that last round.
Nice, lovely work from Kovalev though. Good bit of boxing.
Yarde the banger, trying to show raw strength and power.
Okay.
Use of the shoulder from Kovalev, not allowed.
He's quicking those feet up a little here, Yarde. He's slipping and sliding, so you get the tag a little bit quicker.
That was a big body shot.
Good right hand, and again.
All started by the power shot to the body. Yarde really winding up on that right hand.
He don't care, Anthony. He got hit really low with that body shot. He wants to carry on. Good there from Kovalev.
Watch your shoulder, watch your shoulder.
Yarde still believes. And he's walking Kovalev back now.
Lovely chopping right hand there from Yarde as well.
Good
Shot.
work. Left hand, right hand from Yarde.
Just quicken those feet, slide that front foot in a little bit quicker. The movements are right from Yarde, slipping in, slipping inside and coming over the top. Lovely left hand though from Kovalev.
But back comes Yarde. 2 solid shots of his own. And Kovalev wants to hold on and looks a bit disorganised.
Looking tired here, Sergey Kovalev.
Oh, good right hand from Yarde.
Got him rocked.
He's in trouble here, Kovalev, is he? Big right hand. This is the opportunity. Left hook from Yarde and the right. He's got the champion going. Oh, tremendous attack. Big headshots from Yarde. And Kovalev's on rocky territory. Wants to hold on and buy seconds. And Yarde won't let him off the hook now, surely. He is going for broke. He's lost every round to here, but now Yarde is trying to knock him out, looking for the big payoff shot, and he's almost swung himself out of the ring. Huge round here for Yarde. 10 seconds to go, and Kovalev now will surely ride out the storm. But what a round for Yarde.
He's absolutely spent here, Kovalev. What a round for Anthony Yarde.
What a great round for Anthony Yarde. People blowing their cheeks in disbelief, those who support and promote Kovalev, because that, after 7 rounds of Kovalev, was a huge round for Yarde.
Massive round, and I won't give it. That could easily be a 10-8 round. He rocked into the soles of his boots. Yeah, Kovalev was in all sorts of trouble, and he looked 1 or 2 punches from being stopped there.
Round 9. Listen, if you take more shots like that this round, I'm stopping it. You understand me? No. Okay, I'm gonna give you this round to show me something.
Oh, did you hear that? You take one more shot like that, I'm stopping it.
You're getting hit with 2
Well, look at this. Now, all of a sudden, he gets caught with a look at that shot. And the energy drained there from Kovalev. And Yarde could sense it. Look at that now. He's working away.
And Buddy McGirt, one of the most experienced trainers in world boxing, saying to Kovalev, take one more big shot like that, and I will stop it. 9th round. It's a 12-rounder. Is Yarde about to find the punches to make him a world champion?
Okay, stop. Nobody throw.
No messing around here, Yarde. Straight out, straight to business.
Yarde now knows that he has the power.
Good shot there from Yarde. Right uppercut. Look at Yarde, like hands high. This is what he should have done earlier. Making Kovalev work. Making him work hard. He knows he's exhausted.
Kovalev started well though, first 40 seconds, nothing from Yarde yet. Now he lands with a solid right hand. Yarde saying to Kovalev, come on, bring it on, come to me. Kovalev won't though, he'll try and win it from range. Good right hand.
And again there from Kovalev. But Yarde's just trying to walk him down, tire him out. He's just got to be careful he doesn't give away the round.
Kovalev doing well in the first half of this round. Yarde's mouth hanging open. Put a lot into that last round. It looked as though Kovalev was about to be taken, but the champion's rallying well.
He's rallying well, but I think Yarde's let him off the hook a little bit here. Looked like he was trying to walk him down a bit, but I think he maybe, as you said, just tiring himself. I tell you something, there was an issue with the sponge on the ring, the foam on the. Oh, good there from Kovalev. Beautiful work.
And again, rocking back the head of Yarde. This has been some turnaround in this round so far for Kovalev.
Great shots, but not buzzing Yarde at all. Again, showing a great chin.
Well, I heard tales from the Peacock Gym about how he used to spar with the big punching Ovil Mackenzie and how he could take the shots. No worry about his chin, they told me. Well, he certainly proved that here tonight.
But unless he has an absolutely fantastic finish to this round, This is a round that goes in the Kovalev column.
And by some distance. Yarde has done not a lot in this 9th. Has he let Kovalev off the hook? Huge effort in the 8th, but he's not able to land big punches now. And Kovalev has dominated this 9th.
The only positive you can take from this, Yarde, is that he's made Kovalev work hard. But Kovalev's boxed really well after having almost been out on his feet.
He has shown the resolve of a champion here, Kovalev. That is some round from Sergey Kovalev at the age of 36. The crowd thought he'd gone, but he's not. He's still there and he's still winning.
And a massive lead also he has here, Sergey Kovalev. Let's not forget that. Yarde needs to get that second win now. All of a sudden he looked fit as anything, and that last round looked a little bit tired for the very first time.
Work. This is what? This is the 10th round now? Okay. This is your round. You let him burn out himself that round, so make use of this round at the head. Yeah. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. And your life.
It looked like he was going to walk him down. Looking to walk him down, get close and work, and then really sort of go to work on him in the first sort of 20 seconds. But I just think he just didn't maybe have the energy. It was a big burst at the end of the previous round, and maybe he needed to take a rest there.
Huge effort, wasn't it, in the 8th round? And I think he thought he was going to get rid of him there and then. He couldn't do it, and has the big effort from Yarde gone in that 8th round. Now into the 10th. Kovalev a mile ahead on points, but he was so close to going in the 8th. And you heard his trainer, Buddy McGirt, say, one more big shot like that and I'm pulling you out of there. Well, one more big shot didn't come, and he dominated the 9th.
Well, he responded like a champion should. You go out there, have a bad round, you go out there and you win the next. It's good though. Oh, nice from Yarde, but a better response there from Kovalev. Seems to have got his second win here, Sergey Kovalev. Yarde needs to match that.
Yarde with bruising now around his eyes. Never been cut as far as I'm aware, but his face is certainly marking up now. And still trying to walk down Kovalev and find big shots, but at the moment they're just not coming.
I still think Yarde gets a bit lower, jabs to the stomach and throws that right hand over the top. Lets that left hand of Kovalev come over his head.
The clock is ticking down. We're in the 10th. A 12-round World Championship fight. The chance going up for Crusher Kovalev. Good body shot from Yarde. Solid left hand. Oh, what a response. Oh, great left hand from Kovalev. And Yarde in a bit of trouble. And giving ground. Forced back by that powerful left hand lead of Kovalev. Oh, good work from Kovalev again. Beautiful left hand, right hand.
And nice and smooth, just turn from the waist. Nice, lovely, long, relaxed right hand there from Kovalev.
Has the danger in Anthony Yarde now gone? Kovalev seems to be hitting him almost at will.
Good left from Kovalev there. Oh,
and another one. And Yarde looks just about spent. Big right hand, and the crowd sensed at the end could be nigh. Kovalev moving in, looking for Yarde, trying to measure him for the big right hand.
Trying to respond there, Yarde. Good. Showing a bit of guts there from Anthony Yarde. That's it, hands high.
Good left hand again from Kovalev, who has turned this around remarkably after that 8th round. And that's quality again from the champion. 15 seconds to go, and it's all Kovalev. The referee's looking closely at this. He wants to see something come back from Yarde, and he does so. The bell goes, but Kovalev celebrating as though he's won the fight. The fight will go on, but it is all Kovalev. And Tunde in the Yarde corner is giving words of advice, but is now a case of game up.
Well, the worry is there. No, Yarde's in uncharted territory, because for the first time He's knackered, he's tired, he's in a place he hasn't been before, under pressure, getting hurt. And he's shown great resolve in patches of this fight here, Anthony Yarde. But that last round, especially at the end there, getting hit, hurt, couldn't respond. And I thought the referee was going to was stepping. I think the bell saving Anthony Yarde there. Huge round there for Kovalev.
Massive round for Kovalev. His most dominant of the fight so far. And just 6 minutes remaining. And Kovalev a mile in front on the cards. And now physically dominating Yarde after such a brave effort from the British challenger. And into the 11th.
And he comes on, fakes a jab, throws a lovely left hook there, Kovalev. There was a nice right hand there from Yarde just a second ago.
Yarde showing huge bravery. Good body shot there.
Yeah, good right hand there from Yarde.
Here comes Yarde. Final throw of the dice, maybe. He's gambling, he's trying to walk through Kovalev. No knockdown, not allowed.
He threw him over. Which is not allowed, and that just takes a little bit of energy there from Anthony Yarde. Bit of gamesmanship there from Kovalev.
Kovalev has boxed so well here tonight. Such strength and determination from Yarde. He's kept on coming, and he's still doing so here in the 11th. But stopped in his tracks by those beautiful, straight, accurate punches from Kovalev. Big body shot as well. Has Yarde got one big punch still left in him?
He's a bit of a reflex fighter, Yarde, but when you're tired, your reflexes are that little bit slower, and that's the worry here. Then looking to counter something from Kovalev, it's going to be harder for him at this stage of the fight. He's shattered.
Absolutely all in here is Anthony Yarde. Kovalev knows it. Yarde trying to regroup, trying to somehow find the energy to rally. Takes another huge right hand, and another. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. It was the left hand that did it, and the fight, I think, is all over there. It is over. The referee stopped it. Sergey Kovalev, in his homecoming, has won by knockout. Massive effort from Anthony Yarde, but in the end, the punch that has served Kovalev so well, that straight left hand, puts Yarde down and out. He's back on his feet now, supported by his friends, sitting on a stool. But that, having been, let's be fair, Kovalev so close to being beaten in the 8th round, to come back as he did in rounds 9, 10 and 11 at the age of 36, remarkable. Great effort from Yarde, but Kovalev just knew too much.
It was just experience and ability, let's be honest, because he boxed well beyond the jab. But what I would say about Anthony Yarde, he showed a great chin we didn't know he had. He's proved to anyone who think he didn't have a chin. He's ticked that box. Bravery in stages, but I think just a lack of experience, knowing when to maybe push the pace a little bit earlier on. Just being a little bit trying to be reactive, not proactive enough. Maybe costing some of those early rounds. But listen, he'll come again, Anthony Yarde. There's no worry about that. It was maybe a bit too soon for him. Not in fights, well, he's had a lot of fights. But I mean, in golfing class. So, but he's had that test now. He knows what he needs to do. He knows the adjustments he needs to make. He has got no shame, Anthony Yarde. He can hold his head up high. He certainly can.